Moving over to the Pietermaritzburg High Court, all eyes will be on the appeal in the Shembe case. This as the two factions in the Nazareth Baptist Church once again battle out in court. The battle for supremacy of the multi-million member church has been in court since 2011, since the death of its leader Shembe. His son Mduduzi Shembe and his cousin Vele Shembe both claim to be the rightful heirs. ANN7's Patisa Mfoyu brings us the details.
The battle for the leader of one of the country's biggest churches, the Nazareth Baptist Church, otherwise known as the Church of Shembe, continues. Last year, the Durban High Court ruled in favor of Inkosi Vela Shembe to be the rightful leader of the church, a decision that angered many of the congregants who still recognize Mduduzi Shembe as their leader. According to the latter, Shembe's legal representatives, the judgment will have an impact on generations to come.
We were of the view that there were fundamental or profound church principles and policies which were disregarded. And our primary intent in terms of pursuing the matter to appeal, we want to see to it that the good precedent is set so that the generations to come are not misled.
Well, joining us now live from Pietermaritzburg High Court is ANN7 reporter Patisa Mfoyu to give us the latest details. Good morning to you, Patisa. This battle has been ongoing since 2011. Just remind us what the bone of contention and what the issues here are.
Well, this thing all started in 2011 after the death of Shembe, commonly known as Utingo, who was the leader of the Nazareth, the Baptist Nazareth Church. After he died, immediately during the funeral, Inkosi then announced that Mduduzi Shembe will be the rightful leader of the church. But it turns out there was some sort of a will or a document signed by where he was saying that Vela Shembe, which is the cousin of Mduduzi, will be the rightful leader of the church. That's why we're in court today. I know that the judgment was in October last year in 2016, where the judge president Ahmad Diaby judged in favor of Vela Shembe, saying that Mduduzi failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he should be reinstated, and that the signature in the letter that Vela Shembe was appointed, according to which was signed by Mduduzi's father, he failed to prove that letter was fake or not authentic. That's why we're here today. As we know that Mduduzi Shembe, commonly known as Unyanzi, lost last year at the Durban High Court. He appealed immediately after the judgment at the Durban High Court, hence we are here today. So the appeal will start today. It should end by Wednesday. So it will sit in front of a full bench of judges. I think there are 3 judges that will be sitting here today listening to this matter. But something else, though, as I was speaking to Nkulego, who's the spokesperson of the Vela side of the faction, was saying that he's happy that the judges that have been appointed to deal with this matter are black. So it's people that who are going to understand the culture of the church, who are going to understand how things are done into the church. So he said he was quite happy with that. But at the same time, speaking to Ulizu from the Unyanzi side, was saying that they're afraid that this is going to set precedent. So hence they decided to appeal so that for generations to come, this is sorted out. I tried to ask about unity. As you know that the judgment was in October last year. They said that since the judgment, none of them had talks with regards to this matter. They do talk about other issues. They do relating to the church. As they said that I think in January there is a pilgrimage of the church where they'll be having it in January. They do sit and talk with church issues, but not about this matter. So as far as they're concerned, the two sides are still on opposing side until the court gives judgment here today, this week, here at the Pietermaritzburg court. But of course, they say they're not sure if judgment will be reserved or it will be given immediately. So we will find out from the judges on Wednesday what they've decided to do.
Patisa, this is a huge church, millions of members, millions of people attending. What has been how has it been handled over this past couple of months, or this past couple of years, in fact, with regards to leadership? What's been happening at the church?
At the moment, there are two factions to the church. So those that believe that Unyanzi, which is Umduduzi, should be leading the church, they go to the Umduduzi side of the church. But those that believe that Vela is the rightful leader of the church, they go to this side. So at the moment, it's those two factions, even though they're all under the same name, which is the Nazareth Baptist Church, but they still on opposing side. So there has been no talks or even try to unify the two groups. So it's been each side to its own until they will get a proper judgment. As we know, as I've said, that Duduzi appealed immediately after the judgment in October. So it's been left like that until we're here today at the Pietermaritzburg court.
Speaking about today's proceedings, what time are those proceedings set to start? And just give us a quick, let us know what we are expecting to develop today.
The proceedings should start, they said at about 10 today, but what will happen is they say they've already submitted written arguments. So now it's just the three judges who will be asking questions or clarity on some of the documents that have been submitted to them. Of course, each side will make its own presentation, and then that's when we'll hear. That's all set until Wednesday. That's only then we'll hear what will happen. But we know that it's a full set. It's a full bench of judges, which is 3 judges will be sitting, listening to this matter as the two sides are making their arguments in court today.
All right. Thank you very much, Patisa, for the update. We'll check in with you later for further details. That was ANN7 reporter Patisa Mfuyu joining us live from the Pietermaritzburg High Court, where the Shembe appeal will continue today. Those proceedings set to start at around 10 a.m. this morning. Stay tuned to ANN7 for those details.